my god, everybody, it's Yo DJ, please, can I get your dribble Sigs? What's the best dribble animations in the game? I got you, bro. Just give me 1 second and watch me get these buckets real quick. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy YodaG14. This right here is the best tall guard Sigs right in front of you.
What if you don't get your squiggly dick in the head?
Let me stop trolling y'all real quick. So I'm gonna drop my dribble animations today for y'all, man. I'm gonna show y'all everything that I use, like counter moves, and also as well as like what other moves you can use if you have a lower ball handle or a higher ball handle. You guys been showing a lot of love on my TikTok page, so I just want to say I appreciate you boys and girls that's been popping up in here. So then we're gonna get this video up, and then now let's get into our dribble moves. All right, let's get straight into it. Let's go into our dribble style. For dribble style, I mainly use two. So the first one I would say that I use, that I like the most, is going to be Jalen Green. Jalen Green is really effective if you're a tall guard. So if you have a 75 speed with ball, like this one is one of the best ones. It gets you a nice little in and out pause and a great throw over cross going to the opposite ball hand, as you've seen right there. Another one I would say that's good to use, like if you can't get it, Zion. Zion is actually pretty solid too. It does the same thing. The throw over cross is a little bit, it's not as like effective as Jalen Green, but it's pretty solid too because you still move quick with them as well, and you get a decent little in and out as well. If you don't like both of those, Pro is pretty solid too, but my preference is going to be Jalen Green out of all of those three. For signature size ups, I'm gonna say Jimmy Butler is my favorite one right now. I'm not gonna lie, Jimmy Butler is pretty solid. You know, people use Penny Hardaway as well as Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is pretty solid, but I'm not an everybody person. I want to be different, so I went with Jimmy. But Jason Tatum is pretty solid too, so don't get it slept on that one. That one's been the same since 24, and I've used it last year. But my go-to right now is gonna be Jimmy Butler for the signature size up right now. It's really fishy. Like, look at the way he's moving. He's like cross, tween. It's slow, but like if you get it activated the right way, it's a lot quicker than it looks. So I would say go with Jimmy Butler's signature size up. Now going into the regular breakdown, there's a lot. So first I'm gonna start with Pro is pretty solid as one of them. Jaylen Brown is really solid. Like, there's a lot that's solid. Like, all of them are solid. Like Jimmy Butler, I like. KD's a walk down. Kobe White though is really smooth. That's the one I use right now. It gets a little quick tween action into a cross, and like if you know how to combo out of it, it makes it look a lot better than it looks right here. So I feel like Kobe White is a really solid one right now. But if you don't really like Kobe White, of course go with KD or Paul George. Like, either one is pretty solid, but KD gets that walk down like, oh yeah, I'm about to break him. I'm about to get some ankles right here. I'm about to get past him and get a bucket. Like, those two are pretty solid right now to use, but any one of those are solid. But honestly, my go-to right now is going to be Kobe White. Kobe White is just really effective in my opinion. For aggressive, it can be very, very picky. But honestly, as we know, Kevin Durant's one of the best ones. Kevin Durant from last year was really great for standstill dribblers, and now I feel like it is still the same way, but I love it. Like, I can't get rid of this. Like, it's one of my favorites to this day. Brandon Ingram, though, don't get it twisted, y'all. Brandon Ingram is really solid. Like, it's something I'm labbing right now. Like, it looks real tough to use, so I'm just trying to get used to it. Once I get used to it, y'all definitely gonna see it in the video. Don't get it twisted. This one looks really solid. And also another one, Kobe White is new to the game in season 2. It's something I'm trying to get used to. It's just like it's more effective on movement. Like, if you're really shifty, you're able to know how to move out of this. But like a common one also people have been using that I've noticed for the tall guard side, it has also been Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum got that little tween cross behind the back. Like, if you're shifty, you know how to combo out of this, no problem. It's all preference. Like I told you, like these are all the best ones to use. But honestly, you know me, I'm going with KD on this one. KD's too solid for this, as you've seen in my videos. For escape moves, if y'all like that 2K17 cross, go with basic or Jimmy Butler. Not Jimmy Butler, Luka. Luka's the other one, not Jimmy Butler, my bad. Jimmy Butler's from last year, but Luka is really solid for that 2K17 cross. You just got to know how to activate it. And then also PG is pretty solid because you get that double behind the back. If you know how to combo, like, it's just all preference. Like, Zach LaVine is pretty solid because you get the tween cross that he does right there. Bam. It's all like preference. I thought Jason Tatum, I was talking about his combo moves when I was looking at it before, but it's a different set, so it's not the same one that I'm looking at right here. So don't worry about Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum, it's solid, but his combo moves is more solid than his escape moves. But honestly, like preference, like Luka is the one to go to. But if you don't like Luka, go basic. But Jimmy Butler, you know, it's always going to be solid because it's from last year. You get a long crossover. You get that long cross into a hang dribble, and you were able to shoot out of it. But my go-to is going to be Luka, of course. So now we're going to go into our combo moves. I was just talking about Jason Tatum a minute ago, but the best one right now is going to be Pro. Pro, of course, has the best standstill dribble moves right here. If you like to combo with that little combo move right there, it's just all on preference. But honestly, like, these are the best 4 that I use. Zach LaVine is really solid if you know you like that tween cross still. Jason Tatum's double behind the back is really solid for his standstill wise. Kobe White is really, I'm trying to work on it, so I don't think I showed it, but like it does a little throw over dribble into between the legs, but it's okay. Like, but my go-to right now is gonna be Pro. When it comes into the crossover category, I haven't really used as much, so I'm just gonna say Pro. Pro I use a lot right now. Like I've used it on my 6'10", small guard, every other guard that I've used, and then Luka has that little push over dribble to push cross, but you know I'm not a big person on that, so honestly I went with Pro as the crossover. For behind the backs, Pro is really great. Like you see, you get that long behind the back, but then you get that 2K20 explosive behind the back, so this one's pretty solid for like combo. And as you see, I use it a lot in my videos. But also another one that I've seen people use is Zach LaVine. This is something I'm going to lab, so like this is something like you get a hang behind the back into an explosive from 2K20. So this is something I feel like I'm going to lab and see how it works. But like if you don't like those two, of course, Kawhi Leonard is really one of the best ones too, in my opinion. Kawhi Leonard is like James Harden from last year. So this is something I would say just look into a little bit. Like you see it has that standstill behind the back that everyone has used last year. I've definitely used it last year, but I want to be different. So I decided to use either Pro, Zach LaVine, or even Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins was like the first one. Everyone's been talking about the 2K20 explosive behind the back. But yeah, just put on Pro if anything, if you can't decide out of those. Spin, I'm not really a big person. As we know, Penny Hardaway is the best spin move in the game. It's always been the best spin move, so Penny Hardaway's good. Steve Nash is also good too, but I'm just going to go with Penny Hardaway. Hesitation, no, hands down, the best one is Kobe White. Kobe White's the best one, and the reason is because you guys see it in my video. He does a pause hezzy into going into the rim right there, and then you can snatch right out of it. It confuses defenders where you could rim run and get a quick bucket, or you could snatch and just break your opponent's ankles every time. Like I'm not gonna lie, this is basically James' move from last year, and I could not stop using it. Step back, a lot are great. Like D-Book is great, Pro is great, Jimmy Butler is great, Luka is great, Zach LaVine is great. Like Zach LaVine though is probably my favorite one right now. Like I can't lie, Zach LaVine is my favorite one just because the snatch is more like explosive and he has a hang dribble going into it. Jimmy Butler is pretty solid, of course, and D-Book is solid, but D-Book I can't really get with it. Like it's solid, but it's just not my cup of tea. So Zach LaVine is a step back. When it comes into the triple threat, Michael Jordan. And that's it, guys. This is basically everything that I use on this side for my playmaking moves. I hope you guys enjoy it. As you guys see, I didn't really do my scoring moves. It's on the left. You guys see it right there. Those are the real effective ones. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. If you guys like it, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Be in tune. I'm dropping my jump shot video next video. Y'all stay smooth. Have a great day, y'all, man.